Hey everybody, this is Rydo and today we're playing Megabyte Punch. This is one of the games that I've gotten free since I've started my YouTube channel, so I'm covering it in November for Thanksgiving because of that reason. Seemed like a good excuse to go through all of these games. Now, I didn't get any of these games because I'm a video game critic and the companies gave me the games, but I did get them free because they were either free on Steam or the Humble Store, or somebody tweeted out a key. So my investment in them is not very high because I didn't have to pay for them and because I didn't really pick these games specifically. That being said, I'm digging this music and it's looking pretty good to start. One of the things I will point out is this game started in a really small resolution, so when I had to struggle to get it to 1080p and to be able to even read what the options are, but beyond that it seems like it's good. There is a slight problem. It does have control support, but if you want to change anything and then go back, the B button doesn't work, so you have to scroll all the way down to the OK button. But at least the OK button makes sense and the back button makes sense. I have seen previous games where it had exit and that meant go back to the main menu. I'm assuming adventure is the solo player mode and fight is more of a quick solo player mode. So let's start with adventure. Seems like maybe 4 players local. Use the default gamepad control? Sure. This looks nice. Wake up, it says. No voice acting, but as long as there's not too much dialogue, this should be fine. I am your Heartcore, your creator. You, my creation, are a Megabyte, a digital life form. I've called you into existence to aid the village where I reside. 2 external forces will fight to harness my power, but the Megabytes of the valley will rely on me to survive. It's your mission to protect Vintu. Now it's time for you to learn. Man, that is a lot of special custom words to learn. Alright, so I'm a robot that can slide and can wall jump, and that is working a lot better than the last game I had that had played that had wall jump. A double jump. So I've played a Spelunky clone and a Super Mario Brothers clone, and this game plays better than both of those already. Do I need to have the controller? It seems like you have a shield with this. What is this? Is this some kind of attack? Nothing on the left or right bump. This is punching with a combo system. Wow. Attack parts. Ooh, so it seems like you might even build your robot out to do things. So I'm recording this a few weeks after Cuphead. Well, no, Cuphead hasn't out yet, but there was a video game reviewer that tried to play it and he literally couldn't get past a tutorial that was like this. Although, to be fair, it required him to, in that instance, jump up here and then do a dash forward. But that's about as fair as I want to be. So you hit X to talk and to punch, so I can't punch this guy. Still don't know what this is for. It feels like this is a cell phone game that's been ported to PC though. That's the only thing that really makes sense to have the cursor like it is, unless there's gonna be a combo system that, like, but even if there was a like Capcom style fighting game system there, in it, you don't really need to see your keys to be able to do this. Maybe this is just for the tutorial. Can wall jump. Yep, we've already figured this out. And I did it pretty well. Now we're just in the box with XXXXX all around, so this works. We hit a little checkpoint. Wow. Check your parts in the inventory, then you can attack it to your chest. So, attack parts, and this is a rocket thing, which I guess goes on the chest. Pick a direction slot. Place the ability somewhere. So now when I go up, what? How does that work? Up B? Okay. That's an interesting... That's an interesting way to do things. To have your movement also decide how you're going to use your attack. That's a different twist. Yeah, so this looks like something you could make in Unity. More, I would say, that in Unity than even Unreal. But it also looks good. So I'm not really upset with the fact that it may have been made in Unity. This doesn't feel like a low effort. This feels like a finished product. Like, interesting these blocks break as separate pieces. So that was the tutorial. The question is, how much game is here? And I didn't read any of that text, by the way. Let's be honest. Will there be any secrets or things that I can reach and get to? And this gets me down here. Color collected. And we can go into a room, and in this room we've found what seems like a direct ripoff of a ghost house from Super Mario Land. Interesting. And I don't think there's anything more there. And this feels more like a overworld map than let's see. So you can save your builds. You can use different parts. Interesting. Another color collected. So now I should have two. So it doesn't seem like there's going to be an incredibly large amount of things in this world, but in this game, but it's not terrible either. This feels like it could be a good little 5-hour game, maybe. Do we just talk to... Let's see, price. I only have 3 bits, so everything else wants 64. So where do we start the game? Well, maybe this is the game. Well, that didn't work. That does kind of take a lot of control. Lies a powerful part awaiting and deserving medic. Follow the flowers that will show you an entrance, although it might be too high for... Oops. A little difficult to break all these things when there's people running around. And this seems like this is the tower, so if that's the tower, then perhaps the enemies are over here. Assuming there are any enemies in this game. There we go, level 1. Electro caves. Man, and that sure feels like a call out to Sonic. Is every robot gonna give me a part? Maybe. Quite the payout here. And I imagine I'll eventually run into something that's actually a little dangerous. Or maybe I'm a glass cannon and I've just managed not to take any damage yet. Man, this is a tight shot. And you can direct yourself, but you're gonna have to really direct yourself. Apparently there's nothing up there anyways. I assume that there's not a need to defeat everything. It feels very much like you're going to just have that ability. And when I punched that, it broke the walls, so we now know the walls are malleable. And it's not dangerous to touch these walls here, which I thought might be the case. But nope. I hit the wrong button there. And the idea that some things can be broken and some things can't is an interesting concept. This game isn't like completely unique or anything. It's not a brand new idea. It's just a platformer with a punching and combos, but it mixes several ideas to create something new and an interesting collage-like state. Let's see, damage 28. Does my damage go up when I take damage, or yes it does? Well, if my damage is going up, how do I know when I'm about to die? Or can I die? Man, that took a while. Let's see. We've got this. And let's see. You can put this and then do this. And standard leg, neo mod leg. So I've now got 2 legs. And this chest where that chest piece was. So this goes this way, this goes this way, and this goes this way, and this goes this way. So left and right are not split. I see now why you need the indicator. And this guy is spun. Wow. Now the audio's a little off. I will say that it's just kind of giving us the silent, sort of simplistic sounds. We could have a slightly more noticeable music playing, but maybe the game's gonna fix that right now by playing something different. I don't know. And I kind of wonder if this is like Sonic, where we just need to always go to the edge, to the right edge, and not really mind so much that we're missing things. I'm now at 89 bits, which makes me feel like I could probably purchase everything in the store after doing 1 or 2 levels. It's a little confusing that there would be a fight mode, but I guess it would just be 4 players playing in through something like this. A smaller map than this, just fighting each other. I have to kind of question how much variety there is going to be as far as robot parts, and therefore I kind of question how much variety there's going to be as far as robots. We may have seen 2 out of 20 enemies in the entire game. And it sure seems like you can just use these abilities whenever we feel like it. Wow, my inventory is full. So, let's say I was gonna put 2 of these on. That seems silly. I'm on attack parts. I'm hitting A. And then I'm trying to see if there would be a way to drop this. I guess there isn't. So it seems like your inventory is full, and we're just right in the point where I think we're done with level 1 anyways. That was interesting. So now I'm looking for a way to exit a stage and kind of do it quickly. Let's see. Yeah, I still don't know what that move is supposed to do. I'm at 125 damage, which seems like more damage than I should be able to take. But my inventory is not full anymore. And they've introduced explosive blocks. This guy's new. There we go. 125 bits. An extra life. And so now I have like 5 lives. Why did that not break that wall? I guess that's just an unbreakable wall. And it's not like I'm using bits to use these effects. And I just checkpoint. So there must be a way to exit. And I wonder if it's the quit button or if you really just have to play through the whole thing. The music is kind of boring me on this game. That's the only thing that's making it kind of lose it. I suppose there's some repetitiveness in what we've been doing. It's not too bad. I mean, I've played a different game where you were fighting enemies and different types of characters all the time, and it was just always changing way too quickly. This going 2 or 3 levels, fighting the same enemies and just getting your bearings makes sense. But I would like to see maybe a boss fight right now or right after this. This might be a new guy, new kind of boss fight. It feels like something, a way to integrate a boss fight. And then the music just starts over again. I've thought about whether a game has pre-made assets or not. This could be pre-made assets, but it certainly did a decent job of combining them in an interesting way. And when you look at like the grass texture, and then the dirt texture, and the squares, and the L shapes, and the diamonds, and the plants, and there's a lot that was put here and mixed together to try to make some consistency. So even if the creator of this game didn't have somebody animate this uniquely for their game, it's not bad. It feels like somebody did. I pretty much went full circle there. Let's try this direction. There must be a way to destroy those walls. Either that or the gag here is that... Darn it. There's kind of a heavy reliance on this rocket jump. I don't see how you get past this section without it. I imagine maybe there's several different abilities you could have that are similar, but something. In fact, I kind of prefer a double or an infinite jump, like, so that you didn't have to target and then potentially mess up with your targeting. Let's try to rush this. That guy got shot right off the screen. Come on, don't let me die. There we go. No checkpoint. I'm trying to think what it would have felt like to play something like Super Mario Brothers and for the first time and not really know what it was or what it would mean to society. And in a lot of ways, I imagine it's very similar to this feeling here. If this game goes in really far directions, and it has multiple worlds, multiple things, a lot of depth hidden in it, which it certainly feels like it has at least some depth in it, some focus on being able to purchase things. Here we go. We got to a boss. And he's gonna give me a drill part, which I imagine is exactly what I need. And I'm using my slide to keep him off guard somewhat. He's done 100 damage. Can't save yourself from that. Oh, apparently you can. He has an extra life. So how about you go that way? So this is a stage right out of something like Smash Brothers. And that certainly makes a lot more sense on why you take a damage that grows higher instead of taking a damage that goes lower. So the further you go, there we go. We get his drill arm. Wow. So a little Smash Brothers, a little bit of Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers, platforming. There's not a lot to hate here. Like, not a lot to hate at all. Some hidden elements, I believe, in the overworld map. Let's see if we can find the shop. It's probably the one that says shop. Where was the one that says shop? This one. And how much did we buy? So 64 we can buy. And then 64 we can buy. And it takes you right out of the conversation. And I can't afford the other two. And the shop seems like it's gonna rotate, so you can get the cheap ones probably pretty easily, and then if you don't collect the others, you're gonna have to work on it. And as far as parts, there's 15 pages of these parts. In doing the first level, we've done 2 pages, which tells me that effectively there's going to be 3 levels, 3 stages, and then a boss fight, and then probably 7 of those. Or there's going to be a little bit more than that, and you're going to end up having to do something else. And let's see. I think you just have to save these yourself. Yeah, it's just a save load. And right now I have no parts. Break bits into bits. Destroy parts to salvage bits from it. Only parts found on levels can be broken into bits. Oh, I could have done that. Look at your current part set. So you have to start all over. So I said that Killing Floor is a game I might get back to. Now in comparison, I have kind of forgotten about Killing Floor, and my next move would be to say this is a game I very possibly would want to keep playing. That being said, I am not finding a way to motivate myself to play games that I got for free. It's just not happening. And this is level 1 and boss, which means there's something I've got to figure out to get past level 1. There's gotta be a drill attack. And I don't have that drill arm attached. And how could I have not had the drill arm attached? Interesting, the game is giving me more trouble than I would have thought. Let's see. Drill arm. Part downloaded. And then I now have 3 drill arms. And so you have to download them first. Okay, that makes sense. And now that I have that ability, I can destroy all of this and open up the next area for level 2. Interesting. And so there will be either another drill or a teleport that gets you to the next area, and then there will be another thing. I imagine eventually there will be a downward smash ability that lets you go downward, maybe an upward attack ability that lets you go upward. Yeah, this is totally playable. On a rare occasion, it seems getting a free game is not just the equivalent of being handed something that's worthless. This is a good one. Honestly, a lot better than Killing Floor, because frankly, Killing Floor is still a really old game and it's a multiplayer game. It's better looking than Killing Floor. It's probably not quite as 3D and smooth as Lead and Gold, but Lead and Gold is not as varied. This actually is playable, so. But I don't want to play it right now. Like, that's the weird thing, is I had planned that if I found a game that I really wanted to play, I would just keep going and make multiple episodes. But that's not really the case. Like, there's still a few things that I would prefer to play over this that I've actually handpicked. There is a lot of commitment when you purchase a game and you know that game and you may have some nostalgia to it that I just don't have here. So I'm going to put this game in a list, and it will be in a list of games to play maybe later. But I don't know when I'm going to get around to it. Maybe a year, maybe 5 years. But this one I kind of give the thumbs up for. If you get it for free, actually play it. If you have to pay a little bit of money, I'd say it so far looks like it's worth playing. Good tight controls, controller support, everything you could kind of want. Yeah, not really much to complain about at all. Interesting combination of multiple things. It has a feeling of Megabots, which was a anime a long time ago for kids where people would fight robots and get different parts in the fights and then gain from that, and the robots can be changed. It feels a lot like it's Megabots with Smash Brothers and a little bit of Sonic and a little bit of Mario, and all of those are good things. Well, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.